It's Channel Zero News with Ballpeen Jacaminis, roving reporter DJ Clive, Randolph D. Bortsfield with your eco-weather forecast, and Philip D. Pivens with sports.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today's top story. There is something in your house right now, a common item that we all use, that could be silently killing you. Right now, at this very moment, as you watch this. But more on that within the hour. And now, DJ Clive with today's Narima News Report.
Thank you, Ballpeen. Stagnancy. It's a worldwide problem amongst today's youth that continues to grow every day. In this high-tech era of the internet, plasma screen television, 24-hour cartoon stations, and current generation video games, less children feel the urge to venture outdoors or even step outside the quiet solitude of their own rooms.
Far away from the hustle and bustle of Tokyo, Japan's crowded streets is this quiet, affluent community just outside the Narima district, where every house rests up on a hill. Fenced-in properties cover endless acres, a far distance from any outside activity, and in this case, a far distance from reality. Anything one could possibly need is either already at arm's reach or available with the push of a button.
Please don't hurt my Kumahachi!
Meet young Yotaro, age 8, the product of an independently wealthy family that chooses to remain anonymous. A young boy who can be described as bedridden, but he is not sick at all, nor is he hurt or paralyzed. He is simply helpless to the allure of his lavish, million-dollar bedroom, which has every creature comfort he could ever desire. On a day like today, most children would be outside building a snowman or having snowball fights with friends, but not in this case. To say Yotaro is spoiled would be an understatement. In reality, there is something much worse happening here.
I don't remember the last time he's been out in the yard, let alone beyond our fence. There's times where he'll just wear his PJs for days straight, and he refuses to get out of bed.
Young Yotaro's refusal to leave his house is much less innocent than one might think. His lack of outside stimuli can lead to demophobia, or the fear of large crowds, attention deficit disorder, as well as other types of social problems. His inactivity can lead to even greater health risks, such as obesity, hypertension, and chronic fatigue syndrome. At an age where he should be gallivanting and creating childhood memories, young Yotaro doesn't seem to have a single person he can call a friend, and dangerously, he doesn't seem to care.
There are times where I'll say, you know, let's go out to the park or a playground or something, but he'll just scream and throw a tantrum. He'll dive into his bed and throw the covers over himself, and to make matters worse, now I have to deal with that dumb panda!
The panda to which Yotaro's mother speaks is Yotaro's new pet Kumahachi, a stray found wandering outside their home 3 days ago. Yotaro has an obsession with pandas, as is evident in the countless pieces of memorabilia strewn about his room. He was even said to have had a recurring dream where a panda named Kumahachi would visit, and that they would play outside together. When Yotaro's mom brought the animal into their home, she thought it would be the answer to their prayers. What she received was a laundry list of new problems.
Kumahachi lifted Yotaro's spirits a little bit, but if he continues to eat the way he does, we'll need to move into a smaller house. He just eats and eats and eats, and it's not panda food, you know, but very exquisite cuisine like filet mignon, caviar, sushi. I have truckloads of food delivered to my door every day, and that damn panda just blasts through it as fast as it comes. On top of all that, Yotaro still doesn't want to go outside. What else can I do at this point?
What else, indeed? While the introduction of Kumahachi was a miracle at first, it has cost this family in only 3 days an estimated $2,000 in food expenses. All this for the blind hope the panda will one day coax young Yotaro out of his personal prison. However, it would seem the panda is staying with the family for the steady influx of food and hasn't once stepped outside himself. With his beloved pet sharing the same mindset as he, Yotaro has little to no incentive to venture outdoors. While the youngster's condition would seem incurable, we talked with renowned child specialist Angus Gakavester, who says there is hope.
This is a more common problem than one might think. So many parents look for the quick fix, but what they really need is to take a good hard look in the mirror. There's a direct correlation between the child's behavior, be it hyperactivity, overeating, or in this case, inactivity, and the quality of parental guidance. Yotaro's mother needs to make a change. Babying the child, pampering, catering to his every whim, it may seem nurturing at face value, but she's just doing more damage in the long run. What the child needs at this point is not a panda, it's not more toys and gizmos, but some good old-fashioned tough love.
A team of experts were hired to monitor the daily habits of Yotaro and his mother, and put Gakavestor's tough love method to good use. It will take a great deal of effort, but already waves have been made. At this rate, Yotaro's exodus may soon become a reality. But the damage done by Kumahachi financially is still an issue. If you would like to donate some money to this family, please send it to the station website at www.channelzeronews.yelp.nerf/Takahashi. With a little love and a lot of luck, a bright future awaits for young Yotaro. DJ Clive, Channel Zero News.
This has been a Character Profile.
This portion of Channel Zero News was brought to you by Ultimate Moose Energy Drink, the ultimate jolt of pure energy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today's top story. Henry Winkler is scheduled to appear in court today after swindling over $25,000 in what is being called a Ponzi scheme. Sarah Palin shocks the world, first by stepping down as governor of Alaska, but then agreeing to do a photo shoot for next month's Playboy. An explosion at a popular taffy factory in Newark, New Jersey has left 5 workers dead and 13 terminally sticky. WMG headquarters, the victim of the largest toilet papering on record, actually getting into the Guinness Book of World Records. Now, indisputable proof that man has never walked on the moon. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today's top story. There is something in your house right now that could be killing you. Silently and deadlily.